And welcome back to another video on the Wrestle Debate and to a special edition of Smackdown Out of 10 this week. It is Super Smackdown, WWE's return to Madison Square Garden, and indeed the return of Brock Lesnar. So yeah, there's lots happening on this show, few title matches as well. So yeah, there's lots going on, so let's get straight into it. Roman Reigns kicked off the show with the Usos and Paul Heyman. Reigns said that he owned WWE and the company owned New York, hence he owned the city and MSG. Brock Lesnar came out to join Reigns and his crew in the ring before Heyman asked him why he wished to challenge for the Universal title and not the other title. Brock asked why Paul didn't let Roman Reigns know he would be there at SummerSlam. Paul was dumbfounded by Lesnar's questioning and his loyalty to Reigns, and the champ and the Usos proceeded to leave. Once again, Roman, Jimmy, Jay had abandoned Heyman. Brock asked him to announce him like old times, threatening Heyman to make Reigns accept his challenge. Brock went for an F5 on Heyman, but Reigns came in with a Superman punch. Brock lifted Roman next, but the Usos came out to prevent it. Brock took the Usos out as Roman ran away on SmackDown. And backstage, Reigns said that the Usos were not happy, and Heyman said that the Tribal Chief would answer Brock's challenge when he's ready to. Eventful start to SmackDown, just starting that slow build up to Crown Jewel. Good first start. Start with a big tag team match between Apollo Crews, Dirty Dogs, Otis, Sami Zayn versus Big E, Ricky Boogs, Shinsuke Nakamura and the Mysterios. Sami Zayn was in the ring and called out NBA star Trae Young, who didn't get the best reception in New York, before heading to the tag team match. Ziggler and Nakamura kicked off the match before tags were made and Ray came in to hit a sunset flip on Sami. We then got a big sequence of moves before Mysterio attempted to hit the 619 on Rude, before Trae Young attacked Rey Mysterio from ringside before the referee ejected him. Big E then hit the big ending on Sami Zayn and off the distraction picked up the win. Big E then let us know he can still cash in the Money in the Bank contract on Raw or SmackDown, and he was planning to do so. I'll give it 6 out of 10. This was a fun little tag team match. Not very eventful, but it was fun. Belair was out next and said that Becky took the easy win at SummerSlam because she knew she couldn't beat her in a proper match. Bianca then signed the match contract and Becky made her entrance. Becky called Bianca a fan before saying that she didn't want to sign the contract. Bianca got the fans to chant for Becky to sign it, and Lynch was unhappy. The man ended up signing the contract before tossing it at Bianca and walking out. Classic heel stuff from Becky. It was fine, but no real storyline development. Let's see where it goes. Before Heyman told us backstage on SmackDown that Reigns won Lesnar's challenge tonight, before Big E sneaked up on him once again, you cheeky boy, before he got Edge versus Seth Rollins. Edge and Rollins started slow with the Hall of Famer grounding his opponent before Rollins got a knee strike before sending Edge out for a big dive through the ropes. Back after a break, the Rated R Superstar dominated and got a near fall from a top rope move after knocking Seth on the barricades. Edge took the Grand Slam twice before the Messiah got another near fall. Edge managed to hit a pedigree before wiping out Rollins with a dive to the outside. After a break, the Hall of Famer blocked a suplex before going for a crushing DDT, but Rollins managed to hit a neck breaker. Edge nearly got the pin off a powerbomb, but Seth returned with a buckle bomb. The former WWE champion then came back with a spear before Rollins hit a low blow and got a few super kicks in. Edge took a third kick and a stomp to get a win. Edge was down after the match and the officials had to call in the doctors to get him on a stretcher into the ring, so I guess that writes off Edge for a little bit. Really put Seth Rollins over, so overall I'll give it 7 out of 10. Rollins was backstage and said he was unsure how to feel as Edge was carried away from the arena in an ambulance after the match. I think we all know how you feel, Seffy, mate. Before we got Street Profits versus the Usos for the SmackDown tag titles, Ford and Jimmy kicked off the match and the former went for a quick pin attempt before Jimmy sent Montez outside for a big dive. After the break, Dawkins was in and was being isolated by the Usos before Ford was tagged and hit a huge dive before Roman walked out of ringside. Dawkins hit a huge neck breaker and Ford was in control. Ford was taken out to the outside before the Usos hit super kicks. Angelo was in the ring, however, and Ford hit a splash after sneaking in a tag before almost getting the win, but Reigns came in and locked in the guillotine. Reigns got in the ring before Brock Lesnar and Finn Balor came out. Brock Lesnar, didn't, but he was called out. Finn Balor came out in the Demon persona before Balor stared down Reigns and the Usos in the ring as the show ended. Great match. Obviously a shame we didn't get the finish, but for the ending it was totally worth it. 7 out of 10. This week, SmackDown gets a 7 out of 10 from me. Really enjoyed this special episode of SmackDown from MSG. Loads of great matches from start to finish. Brock Lesnar obviously returning, and Demon Balor back. I mean, what more could you want from a weekly episode of TV? even if it's a special one. So on the whole, this was a really, really great show that I enjoyed pretty thoroughly, to be honest. But anyway, guys, that's it for the video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts, comments down below. Follow me on Twitter, thank you so much for daily wrestling news, and subscribe to me on the screen right now. That'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace.